Brady kind of handled. I kind of gauge the Chargers defense as like maybe like a top 10 defense. So if you do well against them, I feel like you can do well against any defense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So the Bears defense, I don't know if it's going to give Brady too many problems. I think Mike Evans is kind of banged up again, but it seems like Scotty Miller is his favorite target.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't know if it's going to play too big of a factor. We just saw Gronk and OJ Howard getting more involved in the offense.
And also, remember, this is a rematch between Nick. This is a rematch between Nick Foles and Tom Brady, but on separate teams. But yeah, we're going.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too just now, but I don't think Nick Foles is the Peyton Manning kind of guy that can keep up the rivalry.
Really?
I don't know if it's too well like you think it might, but I'm leaning towards the Bucs in this just because I think Brady is heating up more and more as time goes on. I think that offense he's getting more comfortable in. It seems like his pocket is good enough to protect him. I mean, he survived against Joey Bosa. So I think he'll be fine against like a Khalil Mack and that whole team. So I just got the Bucs outdoing the Bears in this one. I'll say Bucs 27, Bears 20.
All right. Well, so you got Bucs, Bears.
Yeah, I think Brady's starting to gel better with the team. They did lose O.J. Howard, I believe. Gronk, still not really the Gronk that we knew, and nothing that people thought might be coming into this season after a year out of the plane. But I think it's only a matter of time or whatever it might be, and playing in sync in this new offense with Bruce Arians. But I don't think Foles and the Bears. I think Foles had a brief little nice little run there when he came in and they kind of beat up on Atlanta. I just don't know if I see it going long term forward with this team and this offense. The Bucs defense is again might get some credit for it.
Came up a little bit more, real or not. It's obvious that the Atlanta to 21. They're one. The thing is, it's solid.
Basically, over people who are going to be a hell of a day. And I believe Kyle Allen is starting. I think he's getting the start. And out we can see what happens depending on if Kyle Allen plays like crap for maybe a half. And maybe it's possible we might get an Alex Smith by Jonathan Brown and the John. And it didn't make any sense. I mean, and there's just too many blue chip pieces in offense for the Rams. This will be kind of 30 for Washington 20.
A lot of drama over there. They just bench Haskins, like Waz just said. Kyle Allen wasn't even that great in Carolina. It was just him dumping down to Christian McCaffrey. So I don't coming out there and shaking up the team in any way, shape, or form. And the Giants one was a little weird, but I think that they're clicking. I think the Rams are a good 3-1 team. So I would say this should be not gonna have a great game anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll say Rams 28, Washington.
And gentlemen, we got a potential game of the week on here. You got the 4-0 Buffalo Bills going up against the 3-0 Titans, and the Titans are at home in this game. Now, we don't know who's on and off. Good and 6-23 over the Titans. Waz, you got Bills Titans.
I gotta say I got the Bills. Although it's gonna be interesting to see because the Titans are essentially Bills. The Bills have looked pretty good. 4 games. But
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Really good. Definitely first quarter and pretty well. And all team all around, well coached as well. But I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go with the Bills. Just because I don't know what we're gonna see from Tennessee right now. I don't know how that extra week's gonna play into it.
It seems like they're probably focused more on I don't know how much that affects it significant way. Especially against a team like Bills who are on fire right now. Josh Allen's on fire. Their defense is doing what it needs to do to keep them in this game. Man, I just don't think the Titans, who are kind of just built to run, can just kind of slouch off against this Bills team, which is pretty high powered. I mean, they can drive down the field and put up 2-3 touchdowns in one half on them. And it's like, yeah, are you still gonna run? So I'm leaning towards the Bills in this one. I'm gonna say Bills 31, Titans 24.
All right. Next up, we got the 3-0 Steelers. Now, the 3-0 Steelers, they've had an extra bye week because of the Titans looked pretty damn good so far this season. I mean, they'll look even better with an extra week of rest, especially because the Titans got an ugly win over the. I'm not gonna say it's not deserved, but they got an ugly win over the San Francisco 49ers. But the thing is, like, the Eagles are going on the road, and they're a little bit banged up too. I mean, the way he is, like a quarterback like him really should. If you want to protect a quarterback, Carson Wentz is the kind of quarterback that you want to protect. And now, as far as and the thing is, the Eagles' defense is really just not there. You can damn near if you even are and they're pretty much the Steelers are solid all around so far. They got a good running game. They don't turn the ball over a lot. Big Ben's looking like his old Steelers were at home. But go ahead and give me the Steelers in this game, 28-17. Why? So you got
God forbid there's a little bit more time, a little more time in that clock. The Niners might came back. So yeah, the Eagles defense can be shredded, and the Steelers are coming off again another team, emotional week. Although I playing well after a week off, and I think again that just benefits them in a way with Big Ben and his age. And even though we're so early on in the season, I just think that helps them a little bit. Beat Pittsburgh, just barring
one of the best. You can scramble, you can run, but you have. And Sam Darnold showed some flashes last week against the Broncos, but the Broncos just a better team than them. 30.
Interesting team. Hasn't played as well the last couple of weeks. Was very beatable. It has some. Again, give me the Jets. I'm not having the Jets. Give me the Cardinals. I'll say Cardinals win this game. 31-17. And then possibly we see another firing with James getting the
Jets Cards.
Yeah, the Jets are in a terrible place right now. They don't have a chance.
Yeah. But
yeah,
Le'Veon's not even playing.
He had like an impressive run last week, but he's not going to ever do that every week. And this Cardinals team, they're pretty high powered themselves. I just think that Kyler's not going to throw 3 or 4 picks this game.
Yeah.
And Darnold's going to.
All right. Next up, we got
just throwing different looks at it goes up every time they play the Chiefs because I think I saw that stat where it was like the Chiefs, Mahomes has only been like held without a first half touchdown with them, but I don't think the Raiders have the talent on defense.
I'm gonna say Chiefs win this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders like sneak.
New coach is very, very low. In any damn way. But as far as the Texans, like I said, the Texans, they've got a couple of weapons. But thing is, like, it's you
Just getting rid of their coach, and sometimes that's a motivating thing for teams.
Mhm.
Sometimes it kind of boosts them, it boosts morale a little bit, and you see a rejuvenated team with a little bit of new people. Again, it's not obviously he's nowhere near Watson.
Yeah.
He won a competitive game against Cincinnati last week. I think this will be a competitive game, but I'm going to go with Houston just because I think they're going to be a little bit rejuvenated, getting rid of the coach. They're at home. The Jags still haven't played well on the road so far. So I think it's going to be their first win against the Jags. Give me the Texans in this game. We're going to Texans win this 24-17.
All right. All right, Flip, who you got? Texans, Jags.
Billy O is gone. They lost the GM and the coach.
Yeah.
That's funny. And they lost their draft pick next year. So they really, but man.
Bengals going up against the Baltimore Ravens, and the Ravens are at home at M&T Stadium. Now, the Ravens, they had a lot to prove. Fitz can't stop turning the damn ball over. If they didn't do that, if they held on the ball better, they'd be all right. Still not.
I think if it was, if he were to play well and the Niners would have won easily, we definitely probably would have gotten another week with Jimmy G on the bench. But I think they're going to rush him back now because they're going to try to salvage this game. They don't want to waste another game in that tough division with the NFC West. So I think they're gonna bring him back. This defense is